Welcome, Pisces, to your monthly singles reading. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do the basic pyramid spread. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you like the private reading, the information is in the box below. The basic information is given to you every time a reader, one of us do these videos. So hope this is what you guys are looking for. Let's see what the future has for you singles, okay? Again, this is for Pisces. Alright, just explain things to you just a bit. This is your past, okay? So your past tells me there's some injustice. It's like you had gotten some word about someone maybe telling lies about you, Pisces. And it created a lot of arguments within a relationship. Okay, it could be a friendship, it could be a romantic friend. Maybe something was about to start, but then someone created some arguments, and it's still going on. These arguments, these disputes, these distractions, it's still going on to this day. It's still happening for you. You're still in the midst of it. It was, I almost get like it was something where you were close to starting something, you were about to start a relationship with someone, but then the shit hit the fan, and you don't understand why. You don't know what happened, you don't know what caused it. But I'm going to tell you right now, you guys, this relationship that where the argument is all based around is going to eventually evolve into something more stable, but just not right now. Okay? Right now, you've got to work out the kinks of things. You've got to figure out how to get along. And a lot of it has to do with ego. Okay, you guys, drop the ego. Egos are just, we all have them, and it's so damaging when you have an ego that tends to, it could be the other person, it doesn't have to be you. Okay, there's some sort of ego where, well, you're wrong, kind of thing. It's well, you're the one that's wrong, not me. That is irrelevant at this point in time. It's up to you. You can make a choice right now, right here, and say, you know what we're arguing about is no longer important to me. What's important to me is the love I have for you. If you can focus on the love that you have for this person that you're arguing with, the waiting is going to be worth. It's going to be worth waiting for. Okay, it's really going to be a really good relationship. It's going to be a very positive relationship built on love and trust. But the problem is that some people told you something. It was almost like somebody told you their opinion of another person, or they told you a lie about another person, or they, don't listen to what other people say about other people. I'm sorry, I don't care. It's just not important these days. What's important is that you love a person for who you see them, you know them to be. Okay, this person who told you some lies about them, they're just jealous. I get the word jealous. Jealous of the connection that you two have. Jealous of that they're not the chosen one. How can I say that? They're not the chosen one. Okay? They're just jealous. They're not really nice people. And I deal with it all the time where you start getting into a relationship. Not deal with it. I see it all the time where you start getting into a relationship with someone and then it doesn't work out, it doesn't plan out, it doesn't happen. It's because, Pisces, there's just a conflict that's involved that needs to be resolved. If you don't resolve this conflict, okay, this is going to take longer. The new beginnings. This is a positive new beginning. This is your future. And this is you. You're arguing with someone. I mean, it's okay. Stand your ground. Set your boundaries. But don't wreck something that could be good over something petty. And hopefully they're going to do the same thing. And I don't know if it's really you. I just don't get, I get more of you're in defense, your defense mode. Kind of like, look, I'm just trying to be with you. And this person, I think, has just been told a bunch of lies. People are so dishonest, and just as upside down to me is lies. It means something was done that was unfair to you. And because it's next to a Knight of Wands to me is disturbing messages, which tells me someone said something that was very negative about you to this person. And this person's kind of like stuck in this position where, well, I don't believe it, but at the same time, this person is a trusted friend. They thought this person was their friend. And so they thought this friend would look out for them. And so they're starting to realize that this friend's not looking out for them. This friend is only looking out for themselves because this friend is jealous of the relationship that you two have. Okay? Yeah, look at, stay optimistic about your love life. Give your relationship a chance. This could be the one. Yeah, you guys, I just see it being like a external force that's involved that's kind of separating you two from being something that you can actually, it's going to be a very, why do you do this every time I start recording? Leave the window alone. Sorry, my cat's just annoying me right now. Which ones, you guys? I need to get more messages. They want these ones. I like these. The answer is simple. I like the one worded, or when it has to do with, because you could build on it. It could be so many different meanings involved. Change the scenery. Accept love. Yeah, you guys, it's just more of just, don't let other people's opinions or negativity affect you. Okay, because this person, this third party that's involved is really jealous of the connection you have with this person. Extremely jealous. Jealous enough that they're lacking the morals that they need right now to know right from wrong. Oh, I want to use my other card, my Sacred Destiny, but they won't let me right now. Balanced friendship. Yeah, they want you to balance this friendship out first. And it's going to get balanced. It pretty much already is in the process of being balanced. I don't read reversals when it comes to these oracle cards because I just don't. That's what these cards are for, but not when it comes to this. So balanced friendships. Your friendships work best when there's an equal share of giving and receiving. New beginnings. This is this card right here. Take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes stronger and more determined. And I think that has a lot to do with, don't allow other people's opinions of others to misdirect you from the one that you want to be with. Okay, if it's almost as if either someone says something to you about this person, or someone says something about you to this person, or something like that. Either way, you've got a third party involved who really has no business talking. Has no business talking to anybody, and they've really got to butt out. Plain and simple, because laughter, uplift yourself and those around you through loving laughter, and open your heart. Your potential for greater love rests in opening your heart. Blockages and wounds from your past will be healed, and you'll be met with the true passion you seek. That's this person. This person that you want to be with. And what's really odd, it's not telling me who. It could be a lot of different signs, and I kind of get like, you already know who this person is because you're familiar with the story. So you know who this pertains to. And just so you know, just because I'm saying that there's, you know, that someone's saying something about them, it could be something like a metaphorical thing to you. Okay? Don't take everything I say word for word. Look at the meaning behind it. Okay? And that's kind of where I'm getting with this. It's kind of like, it's going to be getting into something more structural, a strong foundation. It was like, it wasn't really strong enough just yet. It was still in the building process. And so what this person did, all this person did was delay the inevitable. That you guys are going to be together. It's just a delay. They're not going to stop it from happening, no matter how hard they try. No matter how many times that they tell this person that this person, you know, or tell you, they're not going to stop it. You can't. You can't stop divine. This is a divine orchestrated connection that you have with this person, Pisces. And this is something that no one can interfere with unless you allow it. Okay, this is all up to you. This is what you want to do. If you like this person, don't listen to what other people say. I just don't go along with that. I really don't. I think a lot of it has to do with, yeah, it just has a lot to do with, there's just delays. There's arguments and there's delays, but this is going to be going into a very strong commitment. Very, very strong commitment. Stop it. Sorry. Yeah, they're telling you to take a risk. Don't just stand still. Don't sit too much into the reflective aspect of yourself. You're going to have to take a risk. You're going to have to put yourself out there. You're going to have to go after who you want. If there's, and you know, I don't see this ending badly. And even if this doesn't work out, there's still a new relationship coming. Either way, you're covered. You're not going to be alone for much longer, Pisces. Give it time. You're going to find someone who gives you the love and attention that you so want. And they're really going to be good for you. But I just see it being more somebody that you already know, someone that you're trying to get into a connection with, and just something happened. Something behind the scenes happened, and it doesn't make any sense to you. And you're kind of sitting there, you're kind of standing there going like, but wait a sec, what happened? We were going to start something. I thought this was special. I thought we had a special bond. I thought we were going to do something. I thought we were going to go somewhere. I don't understand. And that is where this comes from. Yeah, healing chaos. You guys are just going to have to, this kind of goes along with this card right here. Okay. These two cards go together. Yeah, and they're telling you not to be afraid. Alright, because the reason they're telling you this is because it's all going to work itself out. But you're going to have to let go of the whole "you did this to me" kind of mental thought process. You're going to have to not let what other people tell you about this person interfere with what you want in life. If you want this person, don't let anybody else interfere with it. Bottom line is, now this arguing that's going on, this arguing could just, it's just flexing of the muscles. It's really your choice if you want to argue. We all have a choice in life. You could choose to argue, or you could choose to pick your battles. And I don't think this battle is really worth fighting. Not fighting against. I think it's worth fighting for, but I don't think it's worth fighting against. I don't think you should be putting any more energy into this whole "you did this to me" that kind of thing. Same thing with them. I don't think they should put the energy in there, because you guys are delaying something really good, something positive, something that could give you more. It's just a very strong support system. And those third parties are involved. They're telling you bad things about these people. Cut them out. Block them. Delete them. Get them out of your friendship circle, because a true friend doesn't put another person down to keep you around. Okay? And that's kind of what I'm getting on that, is that whoever this third party is trying to separate you two, or trying to keep you two separated, or trying to, it's like that they're in the middle going, you know, whispering, playing telephone. If you guys are familiar with that game where you tell someone something a secret, and then it becomes, it changes over time. Okay? What they're saying is not true about this person or about you. Okay? This is a very strong, firm foundation connection that you two can actually build upon, and I see it going into a marriage eventually. I mean, I don't see it like within the next 3 months. None of these readings, I'm sorry to say, but none of these readings are going to pass 3 months. And even though they say, you know, it could be timeless, but once you hear this reading, after 3 months, it's no longer relevant. Okay, because things change, we evolve. But if you're watching this video a year from now, then you have another 3 more months on that. You understand what I'm saying? It's kind of one of those things where these readings don't always happen the way we want them. They happen the way they're supposed to. And this is more of a divine intervention. This is the divine saying this relationship is meant to come through regardless of what happens externally. It's going to happen. But my suggestion to you is to do your part. Don't don't let the pettiness, drop petty. Petty is just a deal breaker. Okay, and that can actually potentially delay this even longer. But drop the petty. Just look at the person, and if you feel love for this person, go for it. Okay, but if there's still some questions about this person you have, make sure these questions you have is not based on another person's opinion. Because another person's opinion means nothing to you. What matters is what you think. What do you want? Don't listen to what other people want. Because we all will have different wants and different needs. I've had people tell me to do things that I did and it turned out bad. Because I went with what they would do. But what I would have done would have been better. Okay? And it's just, I learned a really hard lesson by not doing what other people say. Because not everybody knows what they're talking about. Let's face it. And even though some of those friends that we have in our life that we love to pieces and we would do anything for, but there's just some things I will not talk about with anybody. And that is what I want. Because what I want and what they want are two different things. Same thing with you and I. You're watching this video, you're going to want something different than what I want. We all have different needs. We all have different wants. We all have our own dreams. Okay, we all have somebody that we're attracted to and we don't understand why. It's kind of, it's just one of those things where you have to let this thing fall into, it's going to fall into place at some point. Okay, but you just don't do your part in this arguing. Just don't even react. Don't react. Don't even act. Just stand back. Just stand back and watch it. Look it from the outside. Look it for what it really is. And see whoever this third party is, or maybe a few of them, who are putting their 2 cents in, they have no business doing that. Okay? Ignore them. Walk away from what they're saying. Even if you want to keep it, it's okay to keep them as a friend. But don't involve them. Do not involve them in your personal life, because you need to do what's best for you. This is your journey. This is your life. This is you. This is you, Pisces. You're the only one in this reading that matters. Nobody else matters at this point in time. So Pisces, I'm going to ask you right now, what do you want in life? Think about it. Take some time. Think about the kind of person you want. Think about, make sure this person that you're involved with is right. And if you look at this person, you can honestly say, you know what, I like this person for who they are. I wouldn't change them for it. And make sure you actually see them for who they really are. Then go for it. Okay? I see this connection that you want to go into that was starting, but then stopped. It's going to pick up again. Give it a few weeks. Okay, I see a few weeks, possibly a month. I don't see it going past that. I think it's going to happen rather quickly. Yeah, you guys, the energy just stopped coming to me, and that's your reading. It's weird. It's just, once the reading's over, it just stops, and there's nothing else I can contribute towards this. And I'm not going to remember this reading. I'm sorry, I don't remember my readings half the time, so, alright, there you go. You guys take care.